Okay, so we've got a really cool deep dive today,
Yeah.
all about trying to understand what animals are saying,
Hmm.
especially using AI,
Mm,
even what our pets might be trying to tell us.
absolutely.
And you've sent in so much great stuff. Clearly, you really want to get to the heart of it all without, you know, getting lost in the weeds.
Yeah.
So let's dive right in, shall we?
Let's do it.
For so long, we've been trying to figure out what those barks and meows mean just by watching. But AI is giving us this like incredible new way to make sense of these, super complex signals.
It really is. And it's just amazing to think about how, at its core, animal communication, it's all about survival.
Right.
Attracting mates, warning each other about danger, protecting their territory.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
They've come up with these incredibly diverse ways to communicate those really crucial messages.
And it really is incredible just how many different ways they do it.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we're talking about vocalizations like you mentioned prairie dogs in your research.
Yeah, yeah.
And apparently, their alarm calls can basically describe a predator in detail,
Yeah.
which is just mind-blowing. Like, how much information are they packing into those calls?
It's incredible.
Then you've got the songs of whales,
Right.
maybe for mating, social stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just about sounds, right?
No, not at all. I mean, body language is huge.
Yeah.
Think about like a dog wagging its tail or a cat arching its back. Even chameleons change in color when they're trying to attract a mate.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's, chemical signals,
Yes,
like those ant pheromone trails leading everyone to the food source.
Yeah.
Or dogs marking their territory
Right.
with,
Yeah. And even touch.
yeah.
Like when primates groom each other to strengthen those social bonds, it's amazing. Some animals even use specialized ways to communicate, like electric fields, which is just wild.
And the thing that just gets me is how much information they can cram into these signals.
It is amazing. Like you mentioned prairie dogs, but even the possibility that dolphins might have like individual signature whistles, like names for each other.
Yeah.
That's incredible to think about.
Totally.
And the honeybee waggle dance,
Right.
a tiny insect telling its buddies exactly where to find food and how good it is, all through movement.
Exactly. And what's really changing the game here is how AI is letting us analyze these crazy complex systems
Yeah.
on a scale we just couldn't before. So with bioacoustics, you've got these AI algorithms that can go through just mountains of vocalization data. They
Yes.
can spot patterns, classify different calls. They can even start to pick up on like the emotions behind the sounds.
Yeah, and your research had some really cool examples of that.
Oh yeah, there's some fascinating stuff out there.
Like deep squeak, which was originally for rodent ultrasound, but now they're using it to study stress in lemurs and even whales.
It's amazing how adaptable it is.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And then there's Project CE Tai, which is trying to like decode whale clicks and songs.
Right.
It just feels like we're so close to understanding something truly profound.
Absolutely. It's an exciting time.
And the Earth Species Project, they're kind of taking this broader approach with their NatureLM audio model,
Yeah, they're thinking big picture.
which is like trying to identify different species from their sounds
Sure.
and even discover like completely new aspects of animal communication.
Exactly. And it's not just sound. AI is also changing how we study behavior with computer vision. We
Right.
can track movement, posture, all in these insane details.
Which is huge for conservation, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, imagine using AI on drones to like monitor endangered species or track poachers.
Exactly.
Or even just in a lab setting, being able to get so much more precise data about animal behavior.
That's what's so exciting.
Tools like sleep that can track multiple animals at the same time, that's just incredibly useful.
Absolutely. And then you've got machine learning helping us find those deeper connections.
Right.
Even like structures that might be similar to language syntax by matching up signals with what's happening around the animal.
Yeah.
And projects like Beans are even creating these benchmarks, these tests, to see how well our AI is actually understanding animal sounds.
That's so cool.
Which is really clever. And of course, we're seeing some incredible work from groups like Trainee focusing specifically on dog emotions.
Yeah, which brings us to something I think a lot of us are really curious about, which is, using AI to better understand our pets.
Right.
We've already got apps like Meow Talk that are trying to interpret
Yeah.
like what our cats are saying through their meows.
Yeah.
And then Trainee, which is working on understanding dog emotions from their sounds and body language.
It's fascinating. And then there's the concept of these AI-powered pet collars.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's a wild idea,
Yeah.
but they could monitor everything
Yeah.
from what's going on around the animal to its vital signs and potentially even interpret its needs, which is just, oh,
It's very sci-fi.
but in a good way.
It's cool.
And we might even see technology that can translate our speech into sounds or commands that our pets can understand.
That's so wild to think about.
It is.
But the potential benefits are just enormous.
Absolutely.
Like being able to connect with our pets on this deeper level.
Yeah.
Maybe even catching health issues early on. But obviously there are, some serious challenges in making sense of these incredibly complex signals.
Oh, for sure. I mean, a lot of the time, animal communication uses multiple signals at once.
Right.
It's not just about sound. It's everything together.
Yeah.
And their ways of communicating probably have these totally different structures than human language.
Right.
And then you've got the whole question of, instinct versus learned behavior.
Yeah.
And while AI is amazing, it still needs a lot of data and input from experts.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we risk just oversimplifying things.
Right. Yeah.
Which could lead to all sorts of misinterpretations.
Okay. So it's complicated, but I mean, looking ahead, the future does seem really bright.
It does. I'm really optimistic.
AI is developing so fast. It feels like it's becoming a question of when, not if, we'll be able to really understand what animals are trying to tell us.
It really does feel that way.
And just having more and more recording technology out there, combined with these increasingly powerful AI tools, that's got to be a huge step in the right direction.
It is.
And the potential rewards, especially for our pets, understanding them better, having stronger bonds.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really compelling.
It's inspiring.
Now, if we kind of zoom out and look at specific species,
Yeah.
we're seeing some real progress, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like AI is helping us analyze the crazy complex sounds that dolphins make, the waggle dance of bees, those unique calls that elephants use. It's just highlighting how intricate animal communication really is. And with dogs, there's so much research going on right now using AI to understand their emotions.
It's amazing.
So to sum it all up, AI is this incredibly powerful and, I think, really promising tool.
Yeah.
It's opening up these amazing possibilities for how we connect with animals, especially our pets.
Absolutely. And it makes me wonder, thinking about the amazing ways even the smallest creatures communicate, what subtle messages are we missing in the world around us? And how would understanding those signals change our relationship with nature?
Wow, that's a pretty powerful thought to leave us with.
It really is.
Thank you so much for sharing your expertise.
It's been a pleasure.
And to everyone who sent in their research and joined us for this deep dive, thank you. It's been a fascinating journey.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
See you then.